Mm, oh, let me see. Whole life. Mhm. Okay, guys. Yep. Welcome back, everyone. Let's just begin. It's gonna be a very short one. Just wanted to just go through the headlines, what's been happening this morning, and yeah, that's it. So let's begin. I just noticed that Amechi is in the news, and this is what this guy is saying. Amechi rejects the VP rumor, eyes Nigerian presidency in 2027. I don't know if this is more like a comedy stuff, because nobody even Amechi himself does not even believe that he is running for the presidency. True spokesman David Iyofo, former transport minister Rotimi Amechi dismissed speculation of partnering as running mates to Atiku Abubakar or anyone else. So this guy wants to be the president of Nigeria. After having 8 years with the Tinubu, with the Buhari regime, and which really just shows that the opposition we have in this country is not serious, because I don't know what an Amechi presidency would do for Nigeria. He was a minister of transport, I believe, when Buhari was there, and for 8 years there was no major accomplishment that I can say this is it that makes him different and stand out from the rest. Yeah. So this counters, okay, suggestion from Atiku Halai, Deli Momodu, who had praised Amechi's past success, mobilizing northern votes for Buhari. As 2027 primaries approach, Amechi positioned himself for a southern presidency following Tinubu's term. So it's going to be one and the same, okay? And that's it. It's all out there. Amechi is running for Nigerian president. Won't be running as running mate to Atiku or anyone. We'll see what happens. I'm running for president. Amechi breaks silence, rejects VP role. Like, nobody's even going to give him VP role. I mean, they're trying to woo Peter Obi, because they want to use this normal calculation, Atiku presidency, Peter Obi vice president. But nobody's going to give him that. Let me look at this.
Presidential race just got more interesting. Former Transportation Minister Rotimi Amechi has shut down all talks of serving as a running mate, saying he's not interested in the vice presidential slot.
Okay, so one and the same, just saying the same thing. I won't settle for VP. So he believes that the Southern bloc should still be the president come 2027. And it's trying, so we'll see what happens. It doesn't even have, what it takes for him to even win against an Atiku that set up the ADC stuff. So if Atiku's block is already shopping for VP, then it means that ADC is already locked down for him. Congratulations, obedience. Article lead, Obi X and X follows. Yeah, I mean, that's what's happening. The article block is now shopping for a VP, Eyes, Peter Obi, or Amechi. That's today from, let me see, from the Punch newspaper. So what's happening? What's really happening? And this is the reality on ground right now as we speak. This is the reality right now as we speak. The article block is looking for a VP. And they're saying that they're shopping for VP. So now the whole idea that this was going to be a coalition is actually not playing as we expect. Because the next thing should be, okay, all the political party, how do we form a consortium? Or how do we come together to stand? When Elrufai just last week joined the ADC, he was saying that, well, the SDP couldn't come along because, you know the reason he gave? He said the SDP couldn't come along because the ruling party has already infiltrated the SDP. So he defected again. So let's look at it this way. Elrufai has defected from APC to SDC, and then is defected again within the space of few months from SDP to ADC. Don't let it feel like, don't let it sound like it's just more of a party coming together. No, he defected from APC to SDP, and then from SDP is now in ADC. And I think he's strategically positioning himself for what happens, because I think in his own mind, he believes that, you know what, I don't really care about what happens in 2027. I think he's actually positioning himself for 2031. That's my own thought. Wait, wait, you laughing, wait, you as I ever in doubt, what does this even mean? It cannot win any considered primaries, irrespective of the party, APC, ADC, PDP, APC, LP, or COA. The moment it is a contest, Baba will always come third. Oh, that's Peter Obi. Well, anyways, I leave it at that. Rotimi is a big boy now, VPK, like nothing but president. Yeah, he wants to be the president. We'll see how that goes. And this is someone saying, okay, fine. This guy wants to be president. Let's see, this is
Dr. Mark, the daughter.
Let's see.
That was won under APC. Dr. Mark lost as a PDP leader. His daughter won.
So he's trying to kind of do a prognosis or a diagnostic of what is happening.
Okay. APC to go to Federal House of Rep. He is the leader of the PDP in that area.
Wow.
It's correct.
So I was going to.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Okay, so again, this is a clip from July. And he's saying that, you know what, Amechi himself did not even do well as a River State person in the federal level when he was a minister to Buhari.
I'm coming. Number one was the governor. He was the governor. 2023. PDP lost. What does he show?
Okay.
What does he show? The spokesperson, my friend Bolaji, I had him last night, talking about Nigeria is angry. Every time Nigeria is angry, he was a minister under Jonathan.
Okay.
Minister of Sports. He left and joined his leaders, Saki, to go to APC. Is correct? They left APC. He lost election 2023 for Senate in Kwara.
Now that's Bukola, right? That's Bukola Saraki, yeah?
He lost. Now he has moved again to another agency simply because he has fallen out with Saraki. Now Nigerians are angry.
So,
So the point we're making, if I tell you, it's not that we give, okay, when you say people like Amici, he was this, of what would he do in Rivers? He was governor, 2015.
Okay.
I defeated him there. He became a super minister, 2019. I defeated him.
So he's talking about the old, again, how did you defeat him? That's another question people want to ask, because we know that politics in Rivers is really, very, 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 it's always dirty. Okay. So he's saying that even Amici as a minister couldn't even deliver Rivers, okay, to the APC when he was a minister. Now Amici is in ADC, he's seeking to go to run for the presidency. I will see how that works.
We defeated him. So he will talk to Rivers people about how angry they are. Have you asked how angry Rivers people are with him?
Okay, yeah.
Has he asked?
Okay, so that's that. So again, it's going to be a politics. I'm looking at what happens. Amici criticizes Buhari. That was in 2019. Okay, that's an old thing. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If he's going to, run, I want him to run actually, for the presidency. Let's see what happens. I know he ran against Tinubu also, and he couldn't win the primaries, but he did. He did pull some numbers. Okay, yeah, he did pull some numbers. Cleric calls Tinubu Shettima ticket genocide against Christian. During a TV interview on Monday, Plateau State Governor demanded Vice President removal, claiming it pushes an Islamic agenda and that security forces are compromised by reintegrating ex-Boko Haram fighters. Whoever it is that promised or decided to do this thing really did Nigeria a very, very big wrong. The 2023 election ticket with Tinubu from the Southwest and Shettima from the North East won 37% of the votes, despite criticisms for lacking religious balance, including from some Christian voters. Responses highlighted democratic choice and rejected the genocide label as overly harsh, while others noted risk to international peace from imbalanced ticket amid Nigerians even split between Muslims and Christians. Again, this is my own opinion about this. And that may not be really good. See, politics at the end of the day comes back to a game of numbers. We can always criticize, okay, based on what we think should be the real representative of the people. But except the numbers are right, then it's just a joke. I don't think that the Muslim thicket, okay, from Tinubu, and this is my own thought, I don't think the Muslim thicket was a plan from Tinubu to Islamize the whole country. I think the ticket came as a political exigencies. And I'm not trying to carry waters for him. And at this point, we have to also be very, very careful on all these things, because there is no way Tinubu would have won that election if he actually fielded a vice president from the North that is a Christian. And I wish it wasn't so. I wish Nigerian political structure or political knowledge or political discovery has actually moved above the old lines of ethnic, tribe, and religion. So this is Shettima is a Muslim, the president is a Muslim. Is that not complete genocide to Christian in the North? No, so they literally being a Muslim is not. It's not in the political world. No, where are the people following him? The way forward is to remove Shettima. I think that this guy is doing a very good job calling people's attention, to what is happening and making the president also move. But once you start going into the fringes of politics, it becomes a little bit gray. And that's my own opinion.
God.
He
has not been advancing well. His advance is biased. And Shettima is a Muslim. The president is the Muslim. Is that not complete genocide to Christian in the political world?
I don't understand how. Because you also still have okay, a lot of options and a lot of people working in the government that are what? Christians. So we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful because we should focus on the real signal. We should focus on the real result. If Tinubu is not working well, securing life and all that, yeah, then you have the right to call for his removal. Because Tinubu, the last time I checked, is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. If Shettima is complicit in this stuff and you've been able to actually finger him in some of the stuff happening, then he should be removed. But when you now, turn this thing around and now make it to be more of a political stuff, which there's a place for that, then it becomes a big problem.
A complete genocide. The way forward, remove Shettima. And I stand on it, a one way forward. They are displaying Islamic agenda. They want to control the whole country. All Christians should wake up. Wake up from their slumber, says the Bible. Because these people are out to take over to the court. They will end up forcing every Christian to become a Muslim by faith.
Yeah, so I agree that there's a sect, of that religion that is committed to making that happen. 100%. I believe there is. And you have to be careful also because when you can talk about the complicity in not calling them out, in not taming the monster in that. But when you actually move it to this point, you want to also be very careful that it doesn't spiral and become a bigger mess. So that is where wisdom is profitable to direct. Whatever you can do, the focus should be to stem out extremism from everywhere in Nigeria. Everywhere, north, south, east, wherever. And other banditry also from all the ethnicity. But you have to be careful because when you're now waiting to politics and you're not calling out the VP for what he has done, not just a general blanket, then it becomes a big problem.
By force, we ought to stand on it. We have seen it. I've seen it. God has showed us. Can't you see the handwork that is moving towards Kwara? Can't you see what is happening? Right. The Kwara people kill their cow or do something, and they will turn it down to say it is reprisal. So reprisal has been approved in Nigeria. Then we are ready for reprisal. I've said we are not going to stay like this because I can't hand over my grandchildren to Islam. Because when suffering starvation hurt them, they will go into slavery in Islam. And this is the agenda of all Islamic terrorists to take over the nation. And the nation is sleeping. It's sleeping.
Yeah, so the nation is sleeping. The presidency too is sleeping. Almost everybody is sleeping, which I kind of agree with. Thank God that people are actually awake, gradually getting awake to the agenda and all of those. But that being said, it's always also difficult to tell between the fine line of politics and all of this. That's why you just have to focus on, the mission, and what he's been focused on is, bringing awareness to the atrocities committed by these extremists and terrorists, which he should continue to do. With respect to politics, let the nation, handle that, and also mobilize the people everywhere to get involved. And that's not just what I think. That we have to also be very, very careful so that this doesn't turn into a bigger mess. And then you have different clashes and battles and all that. You have to be careful. There was a story and there was a question that was asked Jesus. And it was about the parable of the wheat and the tares. And then the question was this: how come we cannot just separate the wheat and the tares just like that? So it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. So when you are handling this kind of an issue, you have to understand that it's like you're doing an operation. Kind of delicate, kind of sensitive and all that. And I'm not saying that you should be apologetic. I'm just saying that you've got to understand the real enemy and the real battle. There are a lot of Muslims that want the country to live in peace. There are a lot of Christians that want all this nonsense to stop. So you must be able to create that force that will go against those extremists and those ideologues. And you have to call out also, the complicity of maybe some Muslims that are like bringing, excuses and saying that, they're not really bad people. They're just gentlemen in the forest and all of those.
They have to wake up. These people that want to help the nation, they don't want to use them, but people are out with agenda to destroy Nigeria, both economically, both physically, both.
Okay, so that's him calling them out. Okay, fine. We can see that. And that is trending. This dude is slowly unveiling his political mission. The Christian genocide is now becoming political genocide. We have to be very careful. I'm just saying my own. Like, you've got to be very careful. You've got to be focus on the mission. The mission is stamp out terrorism. But once you start saying that this person should go for BP, this person should be removed, this person should not be removed, this person should be added to it, you are actually going to get into more troubles. And at that point in time, the terrorists would then sleep, because now you're pursuing two rats. If it's just Christian genocide, let it be Christian genocide, focus on that. But when you're now saying it's now political genocide, like, I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. Because at every level, even if you look at this government, I don't think that the Christians, in terms of appointment, has been at a disadvantage. We want results. We want the president to do his job. We want Tinubu to come out, okay, issue statements, okay, and then make actions, and then ensure that nobody, not just one more person, no one person loses his life due to extremism. Stamp them out. Go after them with full force. Don't negotiate with them. Take them out as fast as you can. But when we now get into fine line of, okay, is a Muslim Muslim ticket in 2023, unfortunately, was a political exigence, because that was the only way this guy would have become president, if at all. Again, we're not even taking into account different agitation and different atrocities or allegation of rigging that people still count, or people said happened in the 2023 elections. Yeah. This man continues to cross the boundary of free speech, and Nigerian government are not doing anything to caution this man for all his fake narrative and insightful commentary he keep making about our country. I've been out here calling out Tinubu's government with respect to his approach to terrorism. It's kind of laid back. I would say it's borderline dereliction of duty and all that. But at the same time, you have to be careful that this doesn't blow on our faces. I'm just saying. Anyways, I just wanted to point that one out. Yeah. So we have Amechi. Amechi is going for presidency, guys. It's now confirmed. He's saying that he doesn't want to be a running mate. He doesn't want to be a running mate, rather, of anybody. We'll see what happens. What is this? Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let me see if I can move on. The northern governors and the traditional rulers have convened emergency security meetings in Abuja. Governor Ubasani is the one hosting the joint meeting. It's chaired by the forum's chairman and Gombe State Governor, Yahaya. Okay. And this is, I think this is good. They created the problem, let them solve the problem. They created a real problem, let them solve it. All this banditry, terrorism, and all that is partly due to the negligence of a lot of these northern governors. They're getting themselves intertwined in politics. And then using all these people, that was the genesis, to begin all of those onslaughts against their own people. So it's a good thing if they can meet and solve the problem. I'll be happy for that. Is this not the Sultan? This is the Sultan, right? So he was in attendance too. They need to sit down, look at other countries, look at Dubai, look at Qatar, look at all these other rich countries, Kuwait. There are also Muslims there. So how come your own Muslims bringing misery, death, poverty to the people that you are meant to serve? Or maybe to rule. This is not Hado Bayero. Yeah. Yeah, let's see where that leads to. Let's see where that leads to. Bishop Kuka has come out to say, what is this? In 2020, Bishop Kuka said genocide is happening in Nigeria. In 2024, they say no, there is no genocide. So he has a position on the absence of persecution or genocide on Christians. Wow. That's Bishop Kuka. I'm not going to go into it because that doesn't even add up. Why did you change your mind? The same thing with Reno. During Buhari's stuff, Reno said, Christians are being persecuted. Now he's saying that no, for him to be an ambassador, he has to know what he has to do. Governor Ubasani, CON, has performed the groundbreaking ceremony of the renewal of affordable housing estate in Subawa, Kaduna State, strategic collaboration between Kaduna government and the federal housing. Okay, let me see this. Okay. Okay, so that's just more of a routine job, which they should be doing on a normal day. Yeah, we cannot leave it at that. Let me move on. Yeah, we're gonna wait to see what happens. Okay, blessing. Oh, so this woman, if you don't know, she was the one that, I don't know, probably she uses a filter to appear like she's slimmer than she is in the real world. That's why everything you see on the internet, bro, is not real. Don't be deceived. Everything you see on the internet might not be real. Now, they brought her body out, and whoever had done that, it was not nice. She's now saying, this is my natural body, and this is how I've always been. I got the BBL girl who took my gym photo arrested. What? Why would you arrest someone for taking your pictures? She was not sharing your nudes.
My mom's name is Gloria.
Okay.
You've been calling me the name of the woman. This is who I have been. Period. I wear the clothes that makes me feel comfortable.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide from nobody. I don't want to cry on Snatch on that TV.
Okay, you know, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So why are you crying?
Get BBL. You they snap me where they get natural body. Are you stupid, sis? iFitness hid that information from me now. What? I don't give a fuck about iFitness. I found her. I got her arrested, of course, because I don't come online. You
really? What? Why would you arrest someone? Why would you arrest someone that took your picture? Not your nude picture. It's a gym picture, which she shouldn't have done, actually. Let's be sincere. I mean, it's her business to take someone's picture and share it online. Okay? But she did anyways, which is bad. But why would you arrest? For just a disagreement? I don't think it's assault.
Damn. If they see full film of Nkechi Blessing. How old is he? He's 6. Hi. Is Elijah home? Put him on the phone. I just want to say hello to him.
What's
hello?
This? Okay, I don't know what you. I don't even know what this part of the whole thing is all about.
No. How was school today?
It was fine.
Anybody stressed you?
No.
And you didn't stress anybody?
No.
Okay, so what I don't know what this one is all about. I don't know why they're making a call on the set, but it is what it is.
What did they give you in school today?
They gave me an Xbox.
All right. You want anything?
Yeah.
I know you always want. What do you want?
Okay, I'm gonna move on. So she arrested someone for taking her pictures in a gym. Wow. Just have to be careful. You, a public figure, instigated the police to arrest someone for taking a photo of you in a public space. We're so unserious in this country. Police keeps disgracing itself. Yeah. And these are the same people that will call and say, you know what, hi, Saleo, welcome to the show. And these are the same people that would say, you know what, this government is overdoing themselves. I'm saying the Nigerian problem is everybody's problem. It's not just the politician. It's just at the other hand of the whole thing. Why would you arrest someone for taking a picture of you, not your nudes, fully covered, and posting it online, and then you arrest the person? It's crazy. Is this true? Tubaba, okay, Tosi Silverdam share footage of Tubaba allegedly being arrested after an altercation with his wife. I thought they said that was a lie. I thought they said that was a lie.
This is the video of Two-Face Idibia being taken away by the police in UK. Remember when I told you guys some weeks ago that Two-Face was allegedly arrested by the police in UK after an altercation with...
Yeah, that's a new wife. Is the honeymoon over? I mean, after she left that other woman, what's her name? I've forgotten her name.
His wife, Natasha. Well, people didn't believe me. Well, I know the line. I know the line now. Well, this is the video. We have so many videos.
Wow.
Look at the video. Look at the video. You can check.
Okay, let's see the video. Was an altercation. Is this Natasha? But I don't see Tubaba here. Where's Tubaba? Oh, that's the wife actually. She changes her face like it's very difficult, right? Let's see. Oh, that's him, right? Oh, that's him for real. So he was actually arrested. Fuck no, man.
And there are several videos of the whole altercation in the car at the airport. Yes, at the airport, Gatwick Airport, when I think she was jealous of Two-Face Idibia getting all the whole attention and all that. And
yeah, but you married a celebrity, right? You married a celeb. If you married with a celeb, why are you complaining that he's getting attention? You should know what you're getting into at that point.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do it! Don't fucking do it! Every day you're gonna shut for me. What did you have? Don't do that! Why you shouting at me? I just want to fight this conversation. Just can't read your voice. Why are you raising your voice at me? Then you want everything like that. Why do that?
It's been chaotic upon chaotic, like videos.
Okay, so that's another altercation, right? That's another altercation. That's another altercation. Okay, let me just move this forward.
Oh my God.
Two-Face just jumped from fight to fire.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, because how do you explain this? Is it going to move now from fire again to another, maybe to fry pan? I mean, these dudes just got married, and we're always seeing the blissful part of the whole marriage and all
honestly
that.
Speaking, it's been if you hear the stories. I've seen videos. I have videos of the drugs that she's allegedly doing drugs too. I have videos of that one.
Okay, we don't want to see that one, but again, it's fine.
But this one, this fight, the altercation and everything, the way she has been attacking Two-Face, saying terrible things, well, they'll be fine.
The new wife, bro.
Though. Hey!
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see. Okay, that's that about that. I will expose more with time. I will direct EFCC and to foreign IPOB bank account, and I will save unconscious IPOB donors. The IPOB Worldwide Limited Liability Company that can open in 2014 has been dissolved by the UK government in November 2022. So this repentant obedience is a national treasure. It should be protected. Just tag Peter Obi. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. We'll wait for the response. Okay, Peter Obi is waded in yesterday about the coup glitches in Guinea-Bissau. This is Obi's take. Okay. On Thursday, I arrived in Abuja early in the morning after attending a productive meeting at the European Parliament. I learned that Goodluck, was caught in a coup situation in Guinea-Bissau. And he called him. And he told him that everything is fine. It was safe. Okay. He has listened to the briefing. We listened to that briefing of Goodluck Jonathan yesterday about what happened, where he said it was actually the sitting president that orchestrated the coup. Possibly the sitting president saw that he was facing an imminent defeat. He was in Guinea-Bissau as an election monitor and noted that the coup appeared suspicious, especially because it was the president himself who announced the coup. I read that already. What makes the situation more striking is the election was reportedly peaceful, with the only remaining step being to formalize the results. It's safe to say while Nigeria's own election was marred by technical glitch, the election in Guinea-Bissau seems to have suffered coup glitch. Yet to this day, no one has clearly explained the nature of Nigerians' glitch. Okay, that's Peter Obi saying that. ECOWAS was quick to sanction Guinea-Bissau, but what does ECOWAS do when democracy is subverted not by soldiers but by technology? What is the punishment for countries that announces glitch at critical moment during an election? Do we only condemn coups that are visible with guns and ignore those carried out through a design technical failures? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. By addressing this issue constructively, we can work towards a new Nigeria, more stable and democratic West Africa. Together, we can ensure blah, 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 blah. True democracy can only thrive. Now, they're saying the technical glitch comes from those who that wanted to act the result. Yeah, the argument for and against. Some people are saying that, the glitch was as a result of an intelligence received that they were planning to hack the elections. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But the good thing is that Goodluck is back home. And again, Guinea-Bissau, a population of 2.2 million people, very difficult to even know where they are in the map. But it is what it is. Wow. Video shows how bandits reportedly attacked vehicles on their way from Lagos to Kwara. People are still going to Kwara, right? Yeah. Wow. Bandits? Is this for real? Wow. Wow. What the hell is happening? Wow. Again, not confirmed. Let me see. When was this? They are soldiers, according to what the driver guy said. Okay, this one is no more alleged. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can get the reality here. Let me just see. Right. Yeah. Depicting an ongoing bandit ambush on 6 buses en route from Lagos to Kwara, showing armed assailants in black, stopping vehicles on the railway amid the narrator's urgent warning. The incident aligns the surge with this. Okay, I've not seen any major stuff, and confirming that it's really a bandit stuff. But again, that's the reality we face in Nigeria today. That's the reality we face in Nigeria today. I'm gonna go now. I should be back later in the day. Yeah. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye.